When you think of a European vacation, your mind probably drifts to the romantic canals of Venice, the iconic Eiffel Tower in Paris, or the sun-drenched coastlines of the Greek islands. These destinations have long captured the world's imagination, drawing millions of travelers, each year with their timeless beauty and storied pasts. But just across the shimmering Adriatic Sea, there's a country that has quietly remained in the shadows, waiting for its moment to shine. Albania, a land often overlooked, is now emerging as one of Europe's most intriguing and unspoiled destinations. Here, dramatic mountains rise abruptly from the earth, their peaks often shrouded in mist. Sparkling beaches stretch along the Ionian and Adriatic coasts, their turquoise waters lapping at untouched shores. Ancient ruins whisper stories of empires long gone, from the Greeks and Romans to the Ottomans, each leaving their mark on this fascinating land. Albania's archaeological treasures are scattered across the landscape, waiting to be discovered by those willing to wander off the beaten path. For decades, Albania was sealed off from the world, its borders closed and its culture preserved in a way that feels almost untouched by time. This isolation has allowed traditions to flourish, creating a sense of authenticity that's increasingly rare in modern Europe. Today, Albania is opening its doors to the world, inviting travelers to experience the raw beauty of the Balkans, without the crowds, without the high prices, and without the commercialization that often comes with popularity. Here, you can find yourself alone on a pristine beach, or wandering through a mountain valley with only the sound of birds for company. Imagine the thrill of driving along the winding Ionian coast, where every turn reveals a new breathtaking vista, cliffs plunging into the sea, hidden coves and villages perched above the waves. Or picture yourself hiking through untouched alpine valleys, where wildflowers bloom and the air is crisp and pure. The Albanian Alps offer some of Europe's most spectacular and least traveled trails, perfect for adventurers seeking solitude and natural beauty. Albania rewards the curious traveler with unforgettable memories, whether it's sharing a meal with locals, discovering hidden waterfalls, or simply soaking in the warmth of genuine hospitality. Here, connections are real, and every encounter feels meaningful. The country's past isolation has left a unique mark, protecting not only its landscapes, but also its customs and way of life. In rural villages, age-old traditions are still celebrated, and the natural world remains largely unspoiled, a rarity in today's Europe. In the capital city of Tirana, you'll encounter the remnants of a turbulent history. Hundreds of concrete bunkers dotting the landscape, silent witnesses to a time of secrecy and suspicion. Yet, just steps away, vibrant street art bursts from the walls, a testament to the country's youthful energy and creative spirit. It's a place where the old and new collide, creating a dynamic atmosphere unlike anywhere else. In Albania, you're not just a tourist, you're an explorer, welcomed into a land defined by resilience, warmth, and a deep sense of pride. Every journey here is a chance to discover something unexpected. So join me as we pull back the curtain on Europe's best-kept secret, a place where adventure, history, and heart await around every corner. The Albanian Riviera rivals any Mediterranean coast, but without the crowds. From Vlore to Sarandë, the Ionian Sea meets pristine pebble beaches and dramatic cliffs. Drive the Logora Pass for jaw-dropping views, or find your own secluded cove by boat. Villages like Durmi and Himare offer vibrant energy, while hidden spots like Grama Bay promise total peace. In seaside towns, wander cobblestone streets, enjoy fresh fish, and soak up the slow pace of life. Sarandë, the Riviera's southern anchor, buzzes with life, and is a gateway to ancient Butrint and the Blue Eye Spring. The Albanian Riviera is the perfect blend of relaxation, adventure, and culture. If the coast is Albania's smile, then its mountains are the very heart and soul of the country, beating with wild beauty and ancient stories. While the beaches may draw you in with their sunlit charm, it's the rugged highlands that truly capture the spirit of Albania. The mountains rise dramatically from the land, their peaks shrouded in mist and mystery, inviting adventurers to explore their hidden trails and breathtaking vistas. The accursed mountains in the north, known locally as the Albanian Alps, are among Europe's most unspoiled and awe-inspiring landscapes. Here, jagged peaks pierce the sky, deep valleys cradle ancient forests, and crystal-clear rivers carve their way through untouched wilderness. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, and every step feels like a journey back in time. The legendary Valbona to Theth trek is a rite of passage for hikers, winding through lush alpine meadows, past wildflowers and grazing sheep, and connecting remote villages that have welcomed travelers for generations. Along the way, you'll find cozy guest houses where stories are shared over cups of mountain tea. In the picturesque village of Theth, you can visit the iconic stone church, a symbol of resilience, and the mysterious lock-in tower, which holds centuries of local legend and history within its walls. Adventurers can hike to the mesmerizing Blue Eye, a natural spring of astonishing color, or to the thundering Grunus waterfall, where the power of nature is on full display. Life in these mountains is shaped by the rhythms of the land and the changing seasons. Here, hospitality is not just a tradition, it's a way of life, with villagers eager to share their stories and warmth with visitors. Meals are hearty, homemade, and always shared. Gather around a rustic table with a local family, savoring dishes made from fresh, local ingredients, flavors that tell the story of the mountains themselves. The Albanian Alps offer more than just a hike, they're an immersion into a unique, enduring culture. Here, you'll witness traditional music, dance, and crafts that have been passed down through generations, and you'll feel the deep connection between people and place. In these tranquil villages, time seems to slow down. You'll find yourself reconnecting with nature, with others, and with a simpler, more meaningful way of life. One that values community, tradition, and the beauty of the everyday. This is where adventure and tradition meet, where every sunrise brings new possibilities, and every path leads to discovery. In Albania's mountains, you don't just hike, you become part of a living story. Albania's story is one of resilience at the crossroads of civilizations. From the ancient Illyrians to Greek and Roman settlers, history is etched into every stone. Skanderbeg, the national hero, led a legendary resistance against the Ottomans. His legacy lives on, in castles and city squares. Centuries of Ottoman rule shaped Albania's culture, religion, and architecture, creating a unique blend of East and West. Independence came in 1912, followed by monarchy, war, and decades of communist isolation. The thousands of concrete bunkers scattered across the land are haunting reminders of that era. Today, many bunkers have been transformed, symbols of Albania's resilience and creativity. Albania's past is always present, making every visit a journey through time. The soul of Albania is captured in one word, a sacred code of honor and hospitality. Guests are treated like family, welcomed with coffee, and genuine warmth. This isn't reserved for special occasions, it's everyday life. Folk music, especially the UNESCO-recognized polyphonic singing, fills celebrations and connects generations. Traditional dances and colorful costumes are a source of national pride. Family is the cornerstone of society, with strong ties and respect for elders. When you're invited into an Albanian home, you're welcomed into their inner circle. Stories, laughter, and food are shared freely. It's more than tradition, it's a living, heartwarming experience. It's what makes Albania unforgettable. Albania's mysterious past has fueled myths, but the reality is far different. Despite old stereotypes, Albania is one of Europe's safest countries, with locals taking pride in your well-being. The country is secular, with mosques, churches, and religious harmony side by side. Tirana, once gray and drab, is now a vibrant city bursting with color, art, and energy. Albania has made incredible progress in the last 30 years. The idea that there's little to see here couldn't be more wrong. From beaches to mountains, ancient ruins to lively cities, Albania has it all. The only way to know the truth? Visit and see for yourself. You'll be pleasantly surprised. To know Albania, you have to taste it. Albanian cuisine is a blend of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors, fresh, seasonal, and deeply rooted in the land. Is the famous flaky pie, but meals go far beyond mies, slow-roasted lamb, and the beloved. Along the coast, enjoy seafood caught that morning. In the mountains, savor hearty stews and cornbread. Coffee culture is strong, but the potent fruit brandy is the true symbol of hospitality. A toast of gezuar, with homemade, is a must. Every meal is an invitation to connect, share, and celebrate. Albanian food is honest, hearty, and unforgettable. It's a taste of the country's spirit. Albania's cities reflect its rich past and dynamic present. Gjirokastër, the city of stone, stuns with its hillside Ottoman houses and massive castle. Berat, the city of 1,000 windows, is a living museum where people still reside within ancient castle walls. Both are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, filled with history and charm. Tirana, the capital, is a burst of color and creativity, where Italian, communist, and modern architecture collide. Explore Skanderbeg Square, the trendy Baloku district, and museums like Bunkart. Tirana is alive with optimism and energy, telling Albania's story openly. These three cities offer a complete picture of Albania's journey. Each is a must-see on your adventure. We've journeyed across sun-drenched beaches and climbed the slopes of majestic mountains, where the air is crisp and the views stretch endlessly. Each landscape tells a story, shaped by centuries of wind, water, and the footsteps of those who came before us. We've wandered through cities, built of stone and splashed with color, where every winding street and ancient building reveals a piece of Albania's soul. The architecture here is a living tapestry, blending Ottoman, Byzantine, and modern influences into something uniquely Albanian. Albania is a country that defies expectations at every turn, rewarding the curious traveler with moments of awe and wonder. It's a place where adventure and discovery go hand in hand, and where every journey feels personal. Its natural beauty is breathtaking, from lush valleys at sunrise to rugged coastlines and tranquil lakes. But it's not just the scenery. Albania's deep history and the genuine warmth of its people set it apart from anywhere else in Europe. Here you'll discover ancient ruins that whisper of empires long gone, and medieval castles perched on hills, guarding stories of battles and legends. You'll encounter relics of the communist era, bunkers and monuments that stand as silent witnesses to a complex past, all within easy reach, waiting to be explored. But above all, it's the people, their kindness, resilience, and infectious spirit that will stay with you long after you leave. Sharing a meal, a story, or a simple smile, you'll feel like you belong. In a world overflowing with pre-packaged destinations, Albania remains raw, authentic, and full of surprises. Here you can lose yourself in unspoiled landscapes and discover traditions untouched by time. Be a traveler, not just a tourist. Step off the beaten path. Wander through ancient bazaars filled with the scent of spices and the sound of laughter, or dive into the crystal-clear turquoise waters of hidden beaches. Pause to share a strong coffee with a local, and you'll find stories and friendships that last a lifetime. Let Albania surprise and inspire you. Go now, before the world catches on. Your adventure awaits, and the memories you make here will stay with you forever.